boys and girls, I have a story for you today called Winnie in the Well. Can you imagine it? All 4 children down with the mumps. There was Jason and Joseph, 10-year-old twins, Winnie, nearly 7, and Sandra, 3. Fortunately, they were over the worst of it, but not yet well enough to go to school or to church. When Sabbath morning came, Mum wondered what to do with them. "Would you be all right by yourselves if I were to go to church today?" she said to them. "Of course," answered Jason and Joseph. "You have stayed home enough times for us. You go. We're almost well now. We'll look after the others." "And no mischief?" said Mum, smiling. "Oh, no, Mum," they said. "Anyway, it's Sabbath, and we wouldn't think of it." "All right, dears, I'll go. And mind all of you be good till I get back this afternoon." So Mum went to church with Dad and Uncle and 2 aunts, while the 4 children stayed home in the old farmhouse. At first they were very good. They read their Bibles and some good Sabbath books and painted some pictures. After lunch they went for a walk around the farm. As they passed the garage, Jason noticed a dartboard and some darts. "Look," he exclaimed, "darts! How straight can you throw them?" "I don't think we ought to throw them today, do you?" said Joseph. "Oh, maybe not," answered Jason, but he stuffed the darts into his pocket. Then they walked on. Soon they were joined by Gordon, a boy from the next farm. Now there were 3 boys and 2 girls. Presently they came to a big concrete pit and looked in. "What's this for?" asked Winnie, peering down. "Uncle told me there used to be a pump in there," replied Jason. "The old well is over in that corner. See where the wood is? That's the cover. Goes down a long way," he said. "How far?" asked Winnie. 26 metres, I think." "My, what a long way down!" exclaimed Winnie. "By the way," said Gordon, "that square cover would make a good dartboard, wouldn't it?" "It would," said Joseph, "if we had some darts." "I have some in my pocket," Jason said. Forgetting it was Sabbath afternoon, they all began to throw the darts down onto the wooden cover over the well. Whiz bang, whiz bang, they went right into the cover of the old well. When the last dart was thrown, the boys asked Winnie to go and fetch them. She climbed down the ladder, picked up the darts and brought them back to the boys up top. Over and over they threw the darts, with poor Winnie clambering down the ladder each time to fetch them. After the boys had thrown the darts about 20 or 30 times, they were waiting for Winnie to bring them back up once more. Gordon said to the others, "She's taking a long time. She must be having a rest." The boys looked over the edge of the pit, and to their astonishment there was no Winnie. "She's gone!" exclaimed Jason. "Where can she be?" "There," said Gordon, pointing to the wooden cover over the old well. "See, it's broken. It must have been rotten. She's fallen through. She must be down the well. Poor Winnie. I'll run and call my dad." Gordon ran off like the wind, crying, "Willie's down the well! Winnie's down the well! Come quickly, bring a rope!" Meanwhile, Jason and Joseph knelt beside the well and tried to look into the darkness. "Winnie, are you there?" they called anxiously. "Are you still alive?" From far down the well came a little voice. "I'm alive, but I'm hurt. Get me out of here." Winnie's voice had never sounded so lovely. "Gordon's gone for help," they called. "Are you in the water?" "Yes, there's water, but it isn't very deep. I can stand up in it, but my right leg hurts terribly. So does my chest. Do get me out soon." Now Gordon was back with his dad and a long rope. His dad had made a loop in the rope and let it down. "Put your head and shoulders through the loop," he called down to Winnie. "Can you do it?" "Yes," called Winnie. "Pull me up." "Don't be scared," called Gordon. "I'll be praying for you." Then they all pulled and up came Winnie, spinning round so fast at the end of the rope that it made her sick. How glad she was to be up in the sunshine again. Why Winnie wasn't killed when she fell that great distance nobody can understand. But as it was, she broke one leg and 3 ribs and had to spend several weeks in the hospital. To think of it, she said to me when she told me the story. All that trouble because we played darts on Sabbath afternoon when we'd promised Mum we'd be good. It was too bad that you had to pay the whole price, I said to her. Yes, she said, but Jason, Joseph and Gordon all learnt a lesson which they will never forget. They too saw what a mistake it was to break God's holy day.